All right. Good evening and welcome to the Utopian Cafe for Tuesday, December 21st. It's been a while since we've talked. I think Thursday may have been our last show. We're going to do two of these this week as we lead into the holidays this weekend. We're going to be live tonight at 5:30 and Thursday at 5:30. But tonight, we're going to recap the 19th century players that have signed. Every team is now represented. There still will be some players signed over the next couple of weeks, but we want to summarize what we have so far, as every team has their at least one representative. As you saw earlier this morning, the Washington Nationals actually signed two. So we're going to break it down position by position. So let's get started. Actually, we'll start with catchers. We have three catchers signed. Boston signed Deacon White. Now he's going to catch. He's going to play some third base. He's going to be a little bit of a Swiss Army knife there in Boston. I don't know if he'll, play every day, but most of his at bats will be at the catcher position. Of course, you've got three solid third basemen ahead of him on that roster: Wade Boggs, Rafael Devers, Kevin Youkilis. But Deacon White is a Boston Red Sox, and you'll be able to see him in 2022 in the Utopian baseball universe. Now, the next two catchers will start. They are big upgrades for these teams. The Toronto Blue Jays signing Roger Bresnahan and the Arizona Diamondbacks signing Buck Ewing. So those are the three catchers that have joined the universe from the 19th century. Three first basemen have signed. Roger Connor to these Kansas City Royals, Dan Brothers to the Texas Rangers, and Harry Stovey to the Atlanta Braves. He can play a little bit of outfield too, but three first basemen all going to the South Division in 2022. Three second basemen, the Montreal Expos signing John Montgomery Ward to play a little second, pitch a little bit. The San Diego Padres have a new starting second baseman in Bid McPhee, and the Oakland A's signing Cupid Childs. Can't tell you right now if he'll be the everyday starter for Oakland. He'll be competing with at-bats with Tony Phillips and Mark Ellis, but that's a big get for the Oakland A's, Cupid Childs to the A's. Only one third baseman has been signed thus far, the Miami Marlins signing Jimmy Collins. They've had a very busy offseason with the acquisition of Sadahara O and Jimmy Collins to bolster that infield in Miami. Four shortstops to report. The Cleveland Guardians signing George Davis. The Minnesota Twins signing Jack Glasscock. That is his baptismal name. The Detroit Tigers signing Huey Jennings. And the LA Dodgers signing Bill Dalen. We have 9 outfielders have signed already. The Philadelphia Phillies signing Ed Delahanty. The Washington Nationals signing Pete Browning. The Baltimore Orioles signing Willie Keeler. The Angels signing Fred Clark to Laurie McLean's dismay. The Colorado Rockies signing Jim O'Rourke. The Milwaukee Brewers signing Hugh Duffy. The Cubs signing Mike King Kelly. The Durham Bulls signing Jesse Burkett. And the Houston Astros signing Billy Hamilton, who's probably going to hit at the top of the order, steal a bunch of bases in Houston. And then we have 10 pitchers to report. 9 of these 10 will primarily be starting pitchers. Again, at this time, some of these we can't tell you if they're going to make the rotation or not coming out of spring training. Some of them we can absolutely confirm they will. For the Yankees, Jack Chesbro. The Mets, Tim Keefe. The Mets have announced he will be their 5th starter to start the season. The Washington Nationals have a new closer in Dick McBride. The San Francisco Giants have signed Joe McKinney. Seattle Mariners opening day starter is going to be Rube Waddell. He's going to face Rube Marquardt on opening day as the Mariners take on the Expos. The Pittsburgh Pirates have signed Charles Buffington. The Chicago White Sox have signed John Clarkson. The Cincinnati Reds just this morning inking Amos Russi. The St. Louis Cardinals have signed Pud Galvin. And Tampa Bay has already confirmed that Cy Young will pitch on Saturday, March 26th. He'll be their number 2 starter this year. Of course, Tampa Bay has the pitcher of the year in Hilton Smith. He's going to go opening day against Bob Feller. And then Cy Young is going to take on Satchel Paige on that opening weekend as the Guardians take on the Rays. So that's what we have so far. There's a handful of 19th century players that are still in the running. Just want to remind everyone, not every single player that you recommend is going to make a roster, but keep sending recommendations, whether it's 19th century, current players, any player from the 20th century. We've had a handful of players that have long retired that don't fall under this category that have signed. Rube Marquardt to the Expos, Bill Lee to the Expos, Larry Heisel inking a deal with the Twins, Corey Hart to the Brewers, and then a handful of current players. And the current players, we're going to start seeing an influx of those signings after the first of the year. So we've already seen Austin Riley, Dansby Swanson, Jonathan India signing with their current team. So we're gonna see those rosters fill. You are going to have a say in that as well. We're going to start throwing polls up. I was going to start that yesterday, but it's been really busy with the holidays, work and everything. So we're going to start those probably this coming Monday. So you guys will have a say. Who's going to be the third catcher for the Mets? Who's going to be, we're going to add starting pitchers to all of these teams. So you guys will have a say in that as we start to fill these rosters and get to opening day, which again is March 25th. Tonight, 7 o'clock, we're inside 90 minutes having a catch with Joey Buchholz with this man, the author of A Year of Playing Catch, Ethan Bryan. I'm very excited. We're going to actually kick off the show talking about this book. It's kind of like when wrestling used to have the main event at the beginning of the show, Saturday night's main event. I'm so excited to talk to him about this. I saw this book in a bookstore earlier this year, and it immediately caught my eye. I read it in like 3 days. Ethan Bryan is going to be with us tonight, 7 o'clock. Don't miss out. Again, the next cafe is going to be Thursday at 5:30. We might even wrap up the 19th century players. We'll have some news about national coverage that we're going to be giving games starting on actually opening day. So some exciting things are happening. Again, look for those polls probably starting Monday. And join us tonight at 7 o'clock. I'll be wearing this hat. I'll be wearing the Macho Man shirt. Dig it. As we talk to Ethan Bryan tonight at 7 o'clock Central about all things baseball, his writing, his love of Dr. Pepper, his love of donuts. We're just gonna have a great catch tonight, and we'll see you at 7 o'clock. And again, Thursday at 5:30 in the Utopian Cafe. See you tonight, folks.